Right, so a lot of you may be wondering, now that I've completed all the stages, what else is there to do? Well, guess what? There are 9 gems left to get. One of them which was missed through unfortunate circumstances, and the other 8 can be obtained if you actually get the coloured gems. So, basically, this is of course the only gem in the game that requires another coloured gem to get one coloured gem. Oh my god. And this is the last one, last coloured gem to get in the game. It's of course it's the purple gem that needs the yellow gem in order to obtain it, because there are 3 boxes in the bonus area. Of course, before we get to the yellow gem path, there is all of the boxes are situated in the path. The entire path before the yellow gem, you've got all the boxes you can get. So basically, considering that I know where to go, this is a bit of a walk in the park compared with, of course, the other darkness level.
What have I got?
There's Cortex's portrait. Wow, what did he actually do to get him commissioned that? That's all of the boxes, I believe that is. Yep, that's right. So wait until it gets ta-ta-ta, and then we'll be able to get on with our next level. That's our purple gem. That's the purple gem, which certain levels require in order to get their box gems. Oh, come on, no, I don't want to overwrite the Spyro save. I got the Crash save. I might consider doing some Spyro games soon. I'm not quite sure about the first one because I haven't played that one that much, but I'll do the second one. So now we're going to go on to the secret level that is unlocked after Jaws of Darkness, Fumbling in the Dark. Now you're wondering if there's any box... Wondering why I'm going back there? Secret bonus! Yes, I'm going to be honest with you, this area gave me a lot of trouble. Why? Because the arches are way too low, and because of the D-pad controls, it's so easy to fall off. Okay, so... Alright, let's get that platform to go. So, of course, I'm going to encounter the rats sooner than I think, I believe. Yeah, Fumbling in the Dark is basically... Is basically like Lights Out, but only much more harder. Because why? It's because there's a lot more traps, and the rats appear more frequently, and there's more blades as well. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ugh. Cut. Okay, so basically we are at the point where the we're at the point where the what was it? Where I actually managed to break that Aku box. Well, that was near, so that was a good thing. And there was a spider that went towards me. Oh shit. So basically, considering that I was near the end, you didn't miss much anyway. Only a few more rats and some spiders. Okay, so we got the gem, another gem obtained. So got 7 more to go. So we're going to go and head back to Insanity. So, of course, we're going to go back to Insanity Island to get all the 3 gems we previously missed. And I'll see you at the Great Gate. Alright. It's time for us to get going. I know, to be honest with you, this level may be easy, but getting the gem is another matter. Because, of course, the secret area has a few, nasty surprises in there, but they're not as bad as other gem routes that I had to take. Gotta love the musical lapses between Mark Mothersbaugh and Josh Mansell. Honestly, I think Naughty Dog really wanted to make them do the music for, you know, Jak and Daxter, Precursor Legacy. Why? Because a lot of people actually liked both Mothersbaugh and Mansell's composing. Well, many of the Naughty Dogs, anyway. Yes, that's my description of course, people who actually admire Naughty Dog. I call them Naughty Dogs. Anyway, go through the traps and not be deterred by them. Hopefully, we'll be able to get through. Yep, that's right. We're already at the finish, but there are 5 gems there. 5 yellow gems, and that takes us to another area where we couldn't get to before. Up we go. Right, there we go. Let's bop onto another trampoline. Up we go. Out of my way, monkey boy. There was a one up there, but because I failed, I had to restart the stage. Why? Because I want to get all the boxes, and because I needed to get all the because I promised you guys at the beginning of this Let's Play that I would do a 100% playthrough. And I decided to do that. Unlike Darkside Phil, never bothered. I do actually will admit this right now. I didn't initially bother to go with the original. I never initially wanted to get the 100% playthrough my original Let's Play. I was originally intending to, but decided not to because of time constraints and because I wanted other games to play for my channel. So that's the reason why I decided not to go for that. But now, considering that I'm now going to be doing another Let's Play on this one, if I'm about to play this game, I thought, why not 100% it, just to show everybody that I'm actually a good player at Crash Bandicoot. Well, unlike the stages that are really hard and rely too much on skill, I myself am undeterred, decided not to actually let that get the best of me and just carry on regardless. I always edit out my mistakes. Unlike certain scrub of the universe himself, you know who I'm talking about. Right, up we go. So afterwards we've got another 2 ones. We've got the Rolling Stone. After that we've got the Rolling Stones, and we've got and then we've got Native Fortress after that. So now that I've got the gem on the Great Gate, I can be able to get on with the next gem of Insanity Island that I'll need to obtain, and that's on Rolling Stones. I've got all the coloured gems, so all I need to do is to, after get this level, get 6 more clear gems, and that is it. Okay, so now that I've decided to... Okay, we're on Rolling Stones now. So now we are going over to the gem part. We are going to go over to where the gem will be. So of course I got Aku now. It's time to go Bobada to the dog. Alright, so I need to get to a lot more lives because considering what has happened at Fumbling in the Dark, considering that stupid, you know, considering that area was so problematic, you know, the beginning area, the area near the beginning at Fumbling in the Dark, trying to get all those boxes and trying to get out was pretty problematic enough. I had to stay there in case the boxes never detonated, because there's a weird thing. There's one of the weird things in the PlayStation Crash Bandicoot is that whenever you actually go away, only one TNT will detonate, the rest cannot, and that means you actually miss some boxes. I don't know if that's actually a glitch or something like that, but that is kind of annoying, and that is a very annoying thing to actually encounter in the Crash series. Out of my way, skunk! I don't know what it is, but I still actually have a kind of a game with that. But anyway, with that being said, let's go over to the secret area. There's 6 hidden boxes here. With a Cortex symbol. Okay, wait till that Morris stone goes there. These stones are really... These stones... Oh! That was a near miss. But man, it didn't matter. How did I manage not to fall there? Right at the near end of the stage. Oh. Alright, so box bashing time. I'm going to get some more extra lives. So Briou's bonus rounds, like what I said, is only an opportunity for bonus lives. No save. You can revisit them over and over again just to stock up on extra lives. Well, go to different stages anyway, because if you actually do revisit the stages, then you won't be able to get your extra lives. The only time you can actually get extra lives is resetting the game, but that in turn actually resets your life count back to 5, which kind of annoys me. Like when I said, the save system is inconsistent. And thankfully, it's actually fixed in Crash Bandicoot 2. So basically, you are given you save all your extra lives that you accumulated in the game. All right, let's move on to the native fortress, shall we? All right, so basically, I decided because the stage is way too long, because I really want to keep this as short as possible, I'm actually going to be showing you. Because I've shown you the entire level already, I've decided to actually show you what the bonus area of Native Fortress looks like. You only need the pink gem to get to that. And look at this. It's actually you see the background of the other 2 islands, Wampa Island and Insanity Island, and no, Cortex Island. Well, the backs of them anyway. You actually see massive tree. You actually see a massive tree at the background of Insanity Island, of Wampa Island. And you can actually see Cortex Castle on Cortex Island and the airship, which of course Crash Bandicoot runs away with after defeating Cortex. Okay, so that's all the boxes there obtained, so we're going to go right to the finish. I absolutely love that view. It's for a game that's like 20 years old, it still holds up. The presentation still holds up in its right for a PS1 game, and the backgrounds, some of the backgrounds actually look quite gorgeous though, especially the one in Native Fortress when you go through, of course, the gem route. Looks really amazing. For PS1 game, I think the artists absolutely did a pretty amazing job there. Okay, let's get all those extra lives, and let's get those boxes smashed. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dung. Yeah, I had to do the countdown theme though. Okay, so that's that done. Native Fortress is done. So once we got all the that way we've got all the gems in Insanity Island. So we can move on to, of course, Wampa Island next. Ka-ching! So, of course, I'll see you guys when I get over to Wampa Island and the Road to Nowhere. Okay, so we're going back to the Road to Nowhere, ladies and gents. So we are going to go off and get the gem in this stage. Now, as you can tell, I never was a fan of the bridge level, to be fairly honest. It kind of is very problematic for me because the boards are very unstable, and not only do you have patience and have good platforming reflexes to try and get through this level without a single death, but the fact is, in order to get the gem, you have to have patience and reflexes. But I don't think patience is the key to the stage, because the fact is, there are crumbling parts of the bridge that you need to get through. God damn it. And I cannot even believe Darkside Phil got game over in both of these stages. Alright, let's detonate that TNT. Alright, here we go. Right, ka-tink. Ka-tink. Let's get that TNT detonated to detonate the other TNT. So, of course, we got the Echo as well. But one thing that really baffles me in this area is that why there weren't outlines for the Aku masks and the free mystery boxes as well as the TNT kind of baffles me. Kind of was I don't see why such professional developers like Naughty Dog kind of let that miss though. Better not have good. Better do ninja style, ninja jump style with Crash. Out of my way, hog! Out of my way! Oh god damn. And at times, Phil kind of says that each time he dies, sometimes he says nothing I can do, or says that the whole thing is a beginner's trap. Inch closer, come on. There we go. Finally got the goodies. So we can actually get the gem. Finally! It took me so many attempts to do this bridge level. Ah, oh, that was such a pain in the ass. Finally got myself another clear gem. Now that's awesome. Da-da-da! Indeed, Crash Bandicoot. So, of course, we're going to go straight on to our next level. I'm not going to edit this. I'm not going to edit this time around. I'm not going to edit it out because, of course, the next level I'm going to go to is, of course, next door to Road to Nowhere. And it's Boulder Dash. Oh yeah, Boulder Dash. Oh, here we go. And now I can be able to get the gem here. Oh, speaking of this, I've actually started playing some Naughty Dog games. I've started playing Uncharted again, and I've also started playing. Recently got The Last of Us. I got through the first part of the game, and I've gone up to the part where I first met Ellie, and we actually have to go through the streets at night. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. So far, The Last of Us is actually pretty good. It's really good. It's a really great game. But of course, I have to still play more of it though. But the reason being is because I've got too much of my social life is too active, and that's the reason why my gaming is so backlogged. You know. All right, let's not spin into the TNT like last time, and let it detonate first. And speaking of which, there is a minigame of Uncharted 4 with Crash Bandicoot in it. I thought, oh my god, I still got to play the first 3 though. I can't believe I'm so lazy to play Uncharted. I'm such a bugger, ain't I? Okay, so once that's done, I'm done with Wampa Island, and I'll be able to do the last 2 levels of Cortex Island, which needs to get the gem. And let me get it. Whoa! I nearly got hit by the boulder. Thankfully, I was able to do it. There's no way I can actually see the boulder. Alright, these boxes actually contain extra lives, though. Let's not fall into the spikes, because I think that's it. I think the spikes are, you know, instant death, I believe. Oh, what are these doing there? Embryo and Cortex icons now? Goodness gracious me! Why is Cortex and Embryo so obsessed with ruling the world with gems? Ka-ching! Here we go! That's another gem off the list. So, of course, now I'll be able to go over to the point where I go over to Cortex Island and start off with the last 2 gems to get. So, be right back. Alright, so off to the high road, ladies and gents. We are going to absolutely do some... I'm actually going to be hopefully getting a gem this time around. Now, as you can probably tell, the reason why I missed this gem is because, like what I was wrong last time because because there wasn't a gem required that needed to get the, box gem. No, there wasn't a colour gem that needed it because there were 4 boxes back there. Like in Fumbling in the Dark, there's a secret area. Okay, so let's get that extra life and let's move on. But because this level's way harder than that of Road to Nowhere, I am going to try my hardest to be careful, so I don't fall to my death. There's a lot of Crash lives. I know this game is really generous of lives, but it's because the game is so hard. Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 were also generous with lives, and those games were a lot easier than this. Alright, and a lot of you are probably wondering, am I going to do a replay of Crash Bandicoot 2 to celebrate the release? I'm not quite sure. I think I might consider doing a replay of Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 to coincide with Sane Trilogy. But I'm more likely going to do a review of Crash 2 and 3 as well. Probably more likely do a review of Crash 2 and 3 because I'm actually happy with I think I'm happy with my. But I think looking back, I think I might not be as. I think I might remake it just to see how I fare up against my original playthroughs. But then again, I probably might get that done. I might consider doing a replay of Ratchet and Clank 2 as well. That's that for you, Crash. So of course now the moment you'll be waiting for, the level that I have missed a gem on, Jaws of the Darkness. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so this is the reason why I actually. Okay, so I missed the gem previously, so there was a lot of people wondering, how come did I miss the gem? Well, apparently I actually kind of missed the bot. If you remember back in part 7, well, the last part, anyway, I missed getting one box. I missed one box, and that ultimately led to me not getting the gem, so let's see where it is. Okay. Look at that, and that is where the hidden box was. Because I swear to God, the camera wasn't being so cooperative with me at times. Okay, so I've got all the boxes now. I'll be able to get the gem now. I only wanted to show you where I missed the particular box, so. Alright, so let's get that gem, shall we? That is it, ladies and gents. All gems. Once you get all the gems, you will unlock both the levels, both the Great Hall and the final boss of the game, Dr. Neo Cortex. So, of course, now that I'm done with all the gems, it's time for me to wrap this part up. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys next time for when I finish off the game and show you both endings. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys for the grand finale of the Crash Bandicoot replay. And trust me, you won't even want to miss a damn thing.